I just want to live.
Yeah, right. I've heard that.
Well, hello. Welcome to my humble party. What's your poison? Red? White? You're a conquering hero, and you want to drink foaming piss. Not that I'm judging, of course. So, what are we drinking to? Other than a pile of corpses. To victory. Delicious. So, has anyone in the camp caught your eye? I'm sure she is, if you can trust her not to bite your head off once you've done the deed. Whatever makes you happy, I suppose. As long as you don't come scratching at my door.
Never seen a true soul in action before. I'd follow you to the hells and back. Once we're rested, we should carve our way right to Baldur's Gate. Whole world needs to know what we did here.
Don't lift a finger, boss. I'm keeping guard. You go have a drink.
Coast's all clear, sir. Some stinking bird flew by some time ago, but I got it straight through the neck. Any of those druids is still alive, they'll know not to mess with us. True soul, sir. A present straight from the battlefield.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Had to cut off the stiff's fingers to get it.
Though it is scuffed and smeared with blood, you realize the loot belonged to Alfira, the tiefling bard.
Thank you, true soul.
The guest of honor arrives. I've been observing the festivities from a sensible distance. Fear not. I am content and quite forgotten where I am. Better in a cell than in a stew, what? But I'd rather talk about you. If I'm to write an account of the battle, I'll need details while they're still sticky. What you did at the Grove, I rather think the world should remember. Don't you? I am simply saying that you are a creature of ambition, drive, intent. The Grove, for example, its destruction was quite necessary to your purpose, I have no doubt. It's simply that, for the life of me, I cannot imagine what that purpose was. Could you elaborate? Ah, a ruse! You've played the part admirably, if I may say so. These beasts appear quite convinced that you're a comrade in arms, just as the tieflings were, I expect. But rest assured that your story is in safe hands. Volothamp Gadam knows exactly what you are.
looks you up and down, her mind touches yours. You feel her hand at your neck, her lips closing around yours.
Are you ready to give yourself to me? Good. I will join you when you go to your bed. You are mine.
We're probably going to appoint a new true soul after this.
Yeah? So,
I'm just saying, be careful who you go around annoying.
I got nothing to fear from you.
Soon. When you rest, I will come.
What a glorious celebration. Hip deep in gore. And you're carousing with Minthara. Careful that she doesn't take a piece of you as a souvenir. Not that I'm judging. I have this. We set a pack of refugees on fire. A child could have done it. Not exactly an ambush for the ages. What's wrong with enjoying a gift from our guests? Maybe, if I down enough of this swill, it'll pickle the worm in my skull.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek? Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You are here. Good. Come with me. Now, lie down. Your obedience will make this more enjoyable for both of us. Tell me what you want, and you shall have me.
Сидить батько вдома і дивиться, як його доросла дочка миє підлогу. Ну він такий до дружини: слухай, Гальку, а скільки це нашій дочці вже років, а? Та така: ну скільки? Порахуй. Та я бачу, що пора. Того і питаю.
As your bodies lock together, so do your minds. Her whole being is laid bare before you. And half hidden at the center of her desire, you discover something unexpected. Fear. stretches as layers of her psyche peel back, revealing the scars of a life spent anticipating a knife in the back. The memories of countless dead slain too soon. Not just enemies, but family, friends, lovers.
Speak to me. Tell me what is in your heart. As did I. During the battle, my mind raced, my blood burned. I was righteous. But tonight, I only heard your breath and your voice. The Absolute was silent. And, strange to say, that brought me comfort. How is that possible?
The artifact pulsates softly, sending out a warning. It is afraid.
This is blasphemy. But so much that has happened since I left the Underdark is like a dream of somebody else's life. I do not know myself anymore, except tonight. Tonight, I wanted this. For myself. I must pray, and you must rest. Tomorrow, we will have fresh orders.
In your dream, you stand over yourself as you sleep. A knife in your hand. Murder in your heart. You are ready to strike, to end your own life. But then a shock runs through your mind. This is no dream.
Wake up, true soul. We must talk. I watched over you as you slept, peaceful and silent. And I spoke to our god. I asked her why she had chosen you, made you one of her faithful, when you are so clearly broken. Beautiful, but broken. There is something missing in you, and I do not understand it. When the Absolute failed to answer me, I feared that you had somehow infected me with that same absence. And so I decided that you must die. But then, a miracle happened. As I took out my blade, her voice returned to me, and she told me what I must do to purge myself of doubt. She told me to decide your fate, to determine if you are worthy. If you are, I am to send you into her embrace, at the seat of her power. In time, I believe we may be together. Travel to Moonrise. We will meet again there, at the heart of the Absolute's power. I do not know, but I do know that she allowed me to spare you. When you meet her at Moonrise, she will show you her design and your part in it. She will test you. If you fail, you will break. If your faith is strong, you will become something even more beautiful. With difficulty, but I can help. The land around Moonrise is cursed. Traveling there will sap your strength and your sanity. But I can protect you. A wretched creature in my service can guide you through the curse. This harp will summon him. Play it when you are in the shadows, and he will come to you, and know that you are a friend. His minions will wait for you at the mountain pass, on the threshold of the Shadow Curse. I warn you, he is quite mad, but he knows the path to Moonrise better than anyone. Go to him when you are ready. I will lead what remains of my forces to Moonrise ahead of you. When we next meet, we will be together in the Absolute's presence, and she will make us her champions.
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all.
My good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a heartstring.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.